good. A little bit of weekend league and auction house, boy. It's been a while since I started back streaming. Since it's been like last year. Yeah, I'm trying to look all these coins and see who I'm on. They came out Ultimate Legends today for like Dan Marino. Oh, we don't know what's team but I got subs with the kills.
I swear, baby, it was just kiss now. How could I forget that you done for me? Baby, gonna take the charge and take the fall from me. Would love to take you shopping, but I'm in your tongue.
Oh, man.
Mama, I can give you more. Baby, could you? I got too much on my mind right now.
Probably be the move right here.
Got the time to get you set right now. I got too much on my mind right now. Tell that hero that I'll get my baby 35.
Maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll get some packs.
Gotta hit him on the jack. When you coming back, where's you at on the map? Everything is intact. Could have been a seamstress, still wouldn't cut him slack. Pretty much ain't got a clue. Itty bitty piggyback off everything I do. But I'm still dropping. Got him looking like James Harden at the awards. Back to you, I'm so into you. For real, bread, like I'm kin to you. If you a 10, I add 10 to you. They be mad when I 10 to you. That's what the bay like. Call me Buffy, cause that's what I slay like. These, I son them like it's daylight. These wanna know what it's like. What it like, yo, what it like, yo.
These two right here, Deacon and me, Joe Green, are game changers. With Deion Sanders.
Pretty, pretty, please, baby, won't you have this for me?
Try to get that. Get auto cancel.
I got too much on my mind right now.
Just need to get the Ravens, Rusty, Passy, and Baltimore Ravens. I'll be alright.
I got too much on my mind right now.
No, I'm not a Ravens fan. Ravens Kim just laid in my lap. You see my lip. Alright, who's on the weekend league? Let's see, hand out the first L. Oh man.
Money back. Money back. Money back. Make it like a money back.
Yeah, I don't take this long for all around the world. Come on, dude.
There we go.
Really don't take this long. See what kind of team you got. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's get this money. Oh my God, yep. He probably got that DeMarcus Ware. He got
Now the Georgia Southern man. This
okay.
is Jared McKinnon. And he's able to take
it.
this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll
Right.
make it second and a foot or so.
Baby.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Probably need to, I'm gonna bring it back to the line though, see? So that's probably gonna be.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Yeah,
give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
That's an extra thing.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second down, Vic. Flushed out right.
Jesus.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Julius Peppers able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
That's a good for that.
On third down, Vic. He's going to wind up.
Come on. Let's go, John Ross. Let's go, baby.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this.
Let's go,
they were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
They'll try and run.
Come on, man.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Second and goal from the 1.
I just need one block. One block.
He'll get it up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to third and goal. Here's Michael Vick.
Let's go.
Hard throw.
What? Oh.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
An automatic Morton Anderson does it again. Knocks another one through the post. I have to be careful because it's almost boring. You know, just how accurate he is. He knocks another one through.
All-time NFL leading scorer. He's known as the Great Dane because he's from Copenhagen. And I think, Charles, he actually leads 2 different franchises in scoring, does he not?
Well, at one time he did. New Orleans Saints, 13 seasons there, still the all-time leading scorer with them. And the Atlanta Falcons, he held that record, but Matt Bryant has since passed him.
All right, man. Yep. Keep doing that.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40.
Zeke.
The 20.
Not Zeke.
10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit. They leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Gold now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But let's have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A first down throw coming for Vic. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a second down throw for Vic. Escaping the pressure right. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
One lucky run. Oh, I bring the cooks on that side. You know what?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Wish I could do a drag with him.
Vic will look to throw on first down. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And his throw here's incomplete. Andre Reed, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Look at that. Look at that. I had all the blocks, bro. I had all the blocks.
3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Come on, give it to me. It's not. Of course.
And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this score will stay right where it is. This offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is Can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
A first down carry by Elliott. Down to about the 22 here. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
On second down, and a short gain here down to 22. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left.
Yes!
And this is going to be
inaccurate for me, please.
So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to Baltimore after this.
He gonna take it. He's stubborn, boy.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
He showed that he'll run first. He run first. He'll do nothing else. He run first.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Oh, boy. These games be sweaty. I can feel it, man. Games always like this be sweaty, man. Always. Every time.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Nope. See,
this will be a pick. It's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
What? No, I'm going to do this.
There we go. Green, 90. Green, 90.
Working from the gun, Mahomes being chased out left.
Yes! Oh, that's
incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. God. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Forces 4th down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just
yes! What we want!
And he's got
game changers. Look, Mike Evans, bro. Everson. Boy. Let's go, baby.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Clutch.
Deion Sanders with what they'll score a 106-yard return. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Yep. I already know who this is, but let's go.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he got Z.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's a 2nd down.
Look at that.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Look at that, bro.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
What?
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
3 seconds. Yeah, you got spared.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Gold is able to put it through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Anderson now to kick this one away.
It's done.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Man, come on now.
Take it the distance. 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Gold now out to kick it away.
Sorry, we can look back.
That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Cowboys kill.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half they discussed How are you going to get that done? This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 36 yards.
You play cover 4, huh? All right. Cover 4.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
I'm exposing. Playing that cover 4. Now look at like this right here. Look, I can't switch. I can't audible, bro. That's a and he blitzing. I knew it too.
Vic operating on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Who is that?
Ball pops out, incomplete.
Derwin James.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
Look at this,
knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. On second down, Vic again. The 20. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
The height, you got +5. Oh, okay.
From the red zone now, Vic. Buying time to his left.
Oh, get down!
He lost the football.
Oh, my God.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
He's going to get it running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ricky Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Oh, no, he can't cheat, man. You know I do that. You can block kicks on this.
Anderson now to kick this one away.
He been getting lucky runs with Ezekiel Elliott. I wouldn't hit the dude. He just fall back and go down.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run.
This going to make up for all the blitzes right now.
Because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're thinking
people
about
bring? He's doing
something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Since he got the arms. Since Jamal Adams got the arms, he will do it. Exactly. Exactly.
No gain.
My point exactly.
From the 25
My point
on
exactly.
2nd and 10.
My point exactly. I just stupid. I can't jam up. Of course I can.
Second down, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30.
Look at that, bro.
Into the
Come on,
end zone
dude.
for a Cowboy touchdown.
99 speed, Jamal Adams can't catch up with 97 speed.
75 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
And I love how they get no pressure.
You might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's
You gotta be
perspective,
aggressive.
those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
That's right.
And off he
That's
went.
11.
Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase
Challenge
him.
accepted.
That's
dude.
fielded
Challenge
in the end
accepted,
zone.
bro. Challenge
And he'll
accepted.
make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Sir.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
No, sir. Now watch this. Now, if you playing, now look at this. I'm running 2 crosses on the left. John Ross straight up the middle. Now look at this now. Either I'm not A, I'm not gonna get no pressure, or B, Michael Vick will be inaccurate.
First down, Vick. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
97 Derwin James run play from Cowboys, so that kill won't even matter. You know what? Everson Walls right there, bro. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna test it.
On first and 10, here's Vick. He's going to sling this deep
downfield. Let's go! Let's go!
Touchdown, Seattle.
I'm testing you.
Big play there.
This game ain't over, bro. This game is not over.
And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
Let's go, John. Oh, let's go. We are here, dude.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
God, bro.
They just get the play off. Now Vick.
Yes! OBG! 3-point game. Let's go. This game ain't over, bro. This game is not over. We got to lock up on defense. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Anderson now to kick this one away.
Jesus, dude. Jesus.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onset?
Oh, what?
That is a hit. Make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now
they don't want me to win. They don't want me to win. That's a fumble, bro.
Trying to stop these offenses.
Real life is
It really
drop
has,
that.
especially as of late. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads
My
to
dude
a
got hurt
second
because he
and
was hitting so
11.
hard. It's all right, though. It's okay. Nope. Oh, my God. Wait. Nah.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their
Yeah.
first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as
No,
we
sir.
step
They gonna get me with
aside
that
here
one.
in the fourth quarter.
Now watch this. Watch this now.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. They'll go over the
Bro,
middle to Reed.
99 hit power don't mean
And he's
nothing in the
taken
game.
down, but able to slip across
99
the 35.
hit power don't mean anything
He
in
had
this
the
game.
touchdown
Not
earlier.
once.
This one's
Not
going to get him a
once.
first down.
Not once.
So here's a first
Not
and
once
10
have I
at
got
the
a fumble.
38.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm about to get some push right here.
10th carry now for
Bro,
Elliott.
what? Bro, come on.
Zeke
is not. If he was doing that, they would have won the
47.
playoffs.
9 yards is the
They
pickup
won
there,
the
and they'll have a
playoffs.
2nd and 1. Offensively,
They
with
would've
the
went
lead,
all the
you
way,
want to run the
bro.
ball, keep
Come
the
on,
clock
man.
going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do
Worry
you do
about
that
it. He
and
don't
not
come
come
up
back
that
on your
ball.
heels?
Yeah,
He's
think
gonna
about all the
cough up that
practices
ball.
we've
He gonna
watched
cough
where
up
they
that
have
ball.
that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. Now a play fake here on first down. Letting one go deep here for Gronk.
Bro, that's fake.
Free. The collision there jarred
That's
the
fake.
ball
You see,
loose
he
and
in,
brings up
he's in
2nd down.
formation.
Well, that certainly
This
looked
is
like something that
I
they discussed
formation.
all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. This is Bell on the dump off. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
It's like he doing that halfback rim. It's like,
The give is to Elliott. And an alley to run. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
I can't hit stick
Give him
him.
9 on the carry
Praying up
that
to God
time, and
when I
they're
hit
set
stick
up
him.
with a 2nd and
Come on,
1.
man.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Another yard probably, yeah. Yeah,
They go to Elliott again. Elliott a 1st down and more. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Let's see, bro. Oh.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Now Elliott.
Man, Sean Taylor just sitting there. He need to come down to the line, bro.
Game. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
2nd and goal.
As they'll talk things over
God.
prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Somebody got to come up.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
They get it to him running left.
Oh, not till him forward.
This one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Now I do a QB spot. All right, bro. Not QB spot. QB sweep.
Here we go. Green 39.
Mahomes takes it himself. And he'll take it in for a Cowboy score.
Oh, my
Patrick
Lord,
Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys
bro.
will
Of
extend
course.
their lead.
I'm right there, bro. I'm right there. Yeah. Oh, GG. GG, bro.
Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gold now out to kick it away.
Oh, man. Man, if I score that,
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Throwing, Vic. Flush to his right. The The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10
really
yards
can't get
on the
pressure
pickup
like that.
there, and it'll be second down.
You know
He was out there waving his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Come on, bro. Hurry up. This take forever in this game.
Now Michael Vick. Forced out to his left. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Man.
Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
283. Why is he?
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
4, 3, 2, 1. Take the ball.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, second and 15.
Triangle square.
Here's Vick.
Sure.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
Vick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Plus 13 release. I seen that.
Here, he's back to throw.
What?
And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Cowboys are going to win this football game. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this will be caught from taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it?
That was good, man. Until Madden start bending me over, bro.
Money back. Money back. Money back. Money back. God, I do the Maybach on Monday, so rock Friday. This is sweet.
We'll see how much Randy Moss. Now, if I had Randy Moss, okay. How much is it? 343. He look good on my team. The Dolphins. Yep. My friend would be good with this one. You like Brian Urlacher. Packers. No, that Lawrence Taylor. I want that Lawrence Taylor too. But I got you. Bruce Matthews. Wait, hold up. Oh, he went down. Okay. Hey, sorry. Welcome to the squad, bro. Welcome to the squad. Welcome to the squad. Welcome to the squad, bro. Yep, it's over now. It's over now. It's over now, bro. It's over now. Yep, so what I might do now is I might go ahead and get Bruce Matthews. How much you doing for? Yeah, of course. Bruce Matthews for that 94-95 pass on for me. For that 94-95 pass on me. And boost them up to 99. Or what I might do is what I might do is see. So now what I can do, I mean, it was a great run. Let me see what I got. See what I got, guys or girls. Alright. Okay, so you get return man, and guys, the juice specialist. That sprinter don't even matter. Alright. That don't even matter. I should do a chemistry to get that short route run and that catch and try. I think West Coast does that. West Coast is a play fake. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah.
This one of them ones, man.
See how much it costs to get this out. 20,000 coins.
In the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself.
20,000 coins just to get. That's stupid. That's so stupid to me.
Yeah,
20,000 coins to take them out, bro.
On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to trap.
Oh
Windows ain't
Lord.
tinted, so notice me. Four braids, Yankee fitted, yeah, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make.
Oh, don't worry, we gotta get some more weekend wins here, but that last game had me. It got me. I'm paralyzed. I can't.
Loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. I almost did. Things went from moving faster, slow motion. I was losing focus, stuck on that
last game.
It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you give. Gotta make wise decisions. Tunnel vision, gotta avoid collision. Keep scratching the surface and keep your palms itching. Gotta pay moms a visit, it's been a while. I've been working, she keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move to this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they throw dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this. even when they lie on me. World on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through some. Kenneth, keep an eye on me. I know it's been a drought, but to my fans, don't go dry on me. If you want a picture, take a picture. Don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire. I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a brighter me. I'm sorry. To all my supporters, man. I love y'all. I just want to say thank you for supporting me since day one. You don't want to see me win, man.
That should be the cheapest. We're going to put Randy Moss in. Yep, look, see? Automatic. It was automatic.
Boy, I swear I couldn't leave that mic alone. Everybody clear the room. I like to write alone. I'm in my zone.
Now, what I really want to do, I want to get that Bruce Matthews, but I also want to pull a pack.
Can't be a loser. I maneuver like I got a clone. I'm out here in these streets like I ain't got a home. And you barely hear from me like I ain't got a phone. Because there's no days off, there's no days off. I know it sounds a little painful, but it pays off. Social sites was distracting, so I stayed off. Spoke to God that me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life was like a rocket, then it takes off. First I plotted, then I got it, couldn't wait long. I put the pedal to the metal, then took the brakes off. And I kept it A1 like the steak sauce. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know I can't afford them, but I went ahead and bought them. Then I quit, started spent my money on recording. Yeah, the studio was small, but man, that made me a fortune. Made me a fortune, man.
John Ross
trying to stop me. Y'all can't stop me. This is forever.
All right, yep, there you go. All right, yep, that's exactly what I need right there.
I mean that.
99 speed, 98 or 97, 99, 99. So, what's the problem? What's the problem? Oh my gosh. I might cop that Bruce Matthews. I really want to, man. Really want to cop that Bruce Matthews. I really want to pull a pack. But I really want to cop that Bruce Matthews.
I got too much on my mind right now. So that hero down, get my baby right now. Bar for me. Bar for me, yeah. Bar for me. Bar for me.
That Bruce Matthews looking kind of juicy, though.
Getting paid like what you want, baby. You a bougie, baby, but love you, baby. Give you the world, baby. Pay $5 grand for a handbag like Saint Laurent, baby.
Oh,
We love that money, baby. 100,000 plus 100,000 my way.
I might do it.
30,000 plus 30,000 my wrist. We got those bad, that's. I swear, baby, it was just kiss nuts. How could I forget that you done done for me? Baby, gonna take the charge and take the fall from me. Would love to take a shopping
Hold up, let me go ahead and ask my peer.
I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you sitting right now. I got too much on my mind right now. Tell the hero down, get my
Let's
baby
see.
right
Let's see what he say.
Bar for me. Bar for me, yeah. Bar for me.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, as soon as I waited too long.
Gotta hit him on the jack. When you coming back, where's you on the mat? Everything is intact. Could've been a seamstress, still wouldn't cut him slack. Pretty much ain't got a clue. Itty bitty piggyback off everything I do. But I'm still dropping. Got him looking like James Harden at the awards. Back to you, I'm so into you. For real, bread, like I'm into you. If you a 10, I add 10 to you. Think you mad when I 10 to you. That's what it be like. Call me.
Ha! Ha! That's what I get. Oh wow, yeah, look at this. How much a 91 Dan Marino go for though? Hold up. What's a 91 Dan Marino go for? Yeah, 94 Ray guy. Okay, so we're gonna go 93. So we go ahead and take that.
Money back. Money back. Money back. Money back. Money back. God, I do the Maybach on Monday, Ferrari Friday. This is sweet Saturday. That's just what I say.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is
He said it's a
cool.
pretty.
Go ahead and sell him 92. I'm gonna sell for, let's see, 88, 87.
Money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 and my with me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all
Go ahead and wait for him to sell.
be talking sideways. He said you look like this. He makes sure he put Cardi down on his list. Now why this? And I look at my snap. I take your man and I won't give him back. I just walk into the roof and attack. I hit this button, the roof will collapse. I've been broke my whole life. I have no clue what to do with these racks. Baby lay, waist snatch, back straight back. Got lips like Angelina, belly truck tangerine. Jumping on my. That's why they call it trampoline.
Oh man. Yep, so we're going to play another like champions.
You look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah. Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front.
See what's going on. Let's see what's going on.
And I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 and my with me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all so don't be talking sideways. Salty, they sodium, they jelly, petroleum, always talking in the background, don't never come to the podium. Chef Cardi B, I'm up, I see you like the again. Why you was sleeping on me? I made 40 bands by 4 p.m. Baby, take it. Everything you want, I'm like a walking. I don't understand.
All right.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away.
Thanks.
Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the former.
Hopefully this game don't go as sweaty as the last
one. To get this one started, and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hey, let's go!
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it.
Very rarely people run on me.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Very rarely. The last game,
he has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Second down, Vic. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside.
And
Let's go.
Terrell Suggs. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Caught Kelsey.
Lord, bro.
He's
So
going to
that's
get
all
this
he's
all the
looking
way down
for.
inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there.
Well,
That's
Bart,
all
I'm
you're
not sure how
looking
this
for,
drive's
man.
going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A first down throw coming for Vic. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Here's Michael Vick. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Shouldn't even be like this.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Vic on second down.
Let's go, baby.
It's intercepted at the goal line.
It's not there.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
It's not there. It's not there. Let's go. Throw me a pick 6.
He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will score.
It's not there anymore, man.
Miami.
Hear me, man. Just hear me out.
From one end zone all the way to the other.
Oh,
Talk about
God.
a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points
Yes,
on
you
the
gotta
board,
bait him.
the momentum.
Do that same
taking it
play,
from
boy.
Coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Now this offense
Thanks for
ready
the
to
one
head
person
back
that's
out
watching. I
there.
really appreciate it.
And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early
Nice
to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled.
Let's go. Jalen
Did
Smith.
not get away. Down goes
What was that
Vic.
pressure
Jalen
last game?
Smith coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
You ain't seen that yet. You ain't seen that. What?
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Yep. Go ahead.
By 90, by 20. Even. Up.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Now he's forced out left. Hit yarded loose. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
By 20.
You gotta have.
Third and long for Vick. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And down he'll go at the 25.
Let's go.
A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They will indeed go for it.
What? You see that?
to Kelsey.
He's throwing right across
and
his
he gets this one
head.
just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the
Man,
39.
come on.
We don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we
That
just
was
did
fake.
there. A gain
That
of
was
14
fake.
and a first down.
That was fake, bro.
Vick will look to throw on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Brooklyn football as we get going in quarter number 2.
You should have been like that. You should have been like that.
Vick operating on first down. Steps away to his left. And this one is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Throwing again, Vick on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
On 3rd down, Vick.
Let's go.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Yeah.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. From the shotgun, it's Vick. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. First down, Vick. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on. They forced another one to go around.
It seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
On 2nd down, Vick again. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in his first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. On 3rd down, here's Williams.
Man, 99 hit power don't be crap in this game. Crap. Don't be crap.
Once more.
Don't be crap.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
There's gonna be crap in this game, man. 99 hit power? Sean Taylor. Man. I'm gonna hit power Sean Taylor, man.
Going forward has paid off twice already on this drive. Can they convert again on 4th down? Let's see. From the gun, Vick.
Give me that again. Give me that. Give me that.
Picked off by Mark Marshawn Lattimore. And the return just got across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So here's Vic following the interception. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
New pickup.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
Now a second down throw for Vic. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On third down, Vic out of the gun. Going deep for Hopkins.
Bro, are you kidding me?
Now it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip to him. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. There's Vic. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to hold it in.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Vic readies to throw. Being chased out left. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Ryan Shazier able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. That's fielded in the end zone.
Come on, block, block, block. Yeah, let's block.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
tired.
They go play action here on first down.
Woo!
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Inside the 15 before they drop
Boy,
it.
he just slugged that.
Good pick up there, 26 yards.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now here's Vic. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Vic now.
Let's go, baby. D-Hop. D-Hop. Quit. Yeah. We love those. Like a little clap. Oh, God. Oh, man. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it.
It's one of them ones, man. You just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself, and you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah, this got me thinking. On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to trap. My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. 4 braids, Yankee fitted, yeah, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Never show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. I almost did. Things went from moving faster, slow motion.
Yeah, man, we
losing focus, stuck on that.
This stream ain't nothing but just
surface, but underneath it was broken.
this a
Hoping to
weekend
find
league
hope in this
slash
hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you giving. Gotta make wise decisions. Gotta stay tunnel vision. Gotta avoid collision. Keep scratching the surface and keep your palms itching. Gotta pay moms a visit. It's been a while. I've been working, she keep telling me she miss her child.
Oh, no.
I find myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move through this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they throw dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this, even when they lie on me. World on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through some, Kenneth keep an eye on me. I know it's been a drought, but to my fans, don't go dry on me. If you want a picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire. I admire that you admire me.
Took just a little bit of that, just to get a little bit of this. Oh man, 297K.
I love y'all. I just want to say thank you for supporting me since day one. These don't want to see me win, man. I don't know why, but we gonna win anyway. Came straight out the with a microphone. Boy, I swear I couldn't leave that mic alone. Everybody clear the room, I like to write alone. I'm in my zone, bass bouncing off the styrofoam. I'm never in between, I'm either hot or cold.
Never in between, I'm either hot or cold.
I'm out here in these streets like I ain't got a home. And you barely hear from me like I ain't got a phone. cause there's no days off, there's no days off. I know it sounds a little painful, but it pays off. Social sites was distracting, so I stayed off. Spoke to God that me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life was like a rocket, then it takes off. First I plotted, then I got it, couldn't wait long. I put the pedal to the metal and took the brakes off. And I kept it A1 like the steak sauce. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know I can't afford them, but I went ahead and bought them. Then I quit, started spent my money on recording. Yeah, the studio was small, but man, that made me a fortune.
Alright, go to my Simmons. Hold up, I gotta go to Jamal Adams first.
Trying to stop me. Y'all can't stop me. This is forever. Forever, man. I mean that.
Now wait, yeah. Where Bruce Matthews at? Brucey Bruce. Brucey Bruce.
I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you sent around. I got too much on my mind right now. Tell that hero that I'll get my baby 30,000. Ball for me. Ball for me, yeah. Ball for me. Ball for me, yeah. I'm on the road, I'm getting paid.
You really don't need those on the run.
You a bullshit baby, but love you, baby. Give you the
We
world.
don't need
Pay $5 grand for a handbag. I
identify, lead the way. That's all you really need. Because look at it, man. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't need it. 99 pass by the run block. Zone actually just give you more like 3 run. I think 3 run block and 3 run block. Yes, we don't need it. He's starting. Cool. Promote the starter. Alright, promote the starter. Alright, promote the starter. Yep. And moved him out the way. Alright, let's go. Yep. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Everything is intact, could have been a seamstress, still wouldn't cut him slack. Pretty much I got a clue, itty bitty piggyback off everything I do. But I'm still dropping, got him looking like James Harden at the awards. Back to you, I'm so into you. For real, like I'm into you. If you a 10, I add 10 to you. They be mad when I 10 to you. That's what the day like.
We about to go ahead and go inside this weekend league again.
Like it's daylight. These wanna know what it's like. What it's like, yo, what it's like, yo. They wanna know what it's like, yo. All this ice and
Go inside the weekend league again, see if we can get a big W. Yeah. Like I said, shout out to the one person that's been watching. I appreciate that. Yep, that's me.
Up in the booth with Charles Davis,
Yep,
I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
Oh, God.
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
All right. Okay.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this
More
one
time,
started.
Anderson.
And here we go. We're underway
More time.
in Madden Ultimate Team.
Yeah. All right, let's see. blood. Yeah, because he passed it. Don't black out on me now. Don't black out on me.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Cousins now on 2nd down.
Woohoo! Tip drill. Tip drill. Tip drill.
By Marlon Humphrey.
Tip drill.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
All right.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first
Go ahead and
drive,
get this.
first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run it now out of the gun. And his first carry, he loses the football. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here.
Wow. He didn't fall like that.
That ball is knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Vic goes play action. Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him for what'll be a loss of 13 yards.
Because X was right there, bro.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Vic to throw it. Buying time to his, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Everson Griffin. He's the one to get it.
Lord have mercy.
Back-to-back
What a mercy
sacks
sweaty
are gonna
game,
bring
man.
up a 4th down. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. And now out comes Minnesota. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stall off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Here we go.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
what? Come on now.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that, got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
3rd and long for Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he's got this down to the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Oh, man. All right, let's go.
They just do get the play off. Now Cousins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
We got to get Ryan Shazier in there, boy. He got that outside leverage, and he fast.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Let's go, let's go. Listen.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
1st down. Here's Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Boring.
All right, now here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Cook with a 1st down and much more. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
They gash him in a big way on that last run, and defense fortunate to tackle him on the 2-yard line, but doesn't necessarily mean that there's something wrong with the defense's plan. And that's the one thing the coordinator has to do to make sure the confidence stays high. Okay, sometimes they're going to get a big play against us. That doesn't mean we change it.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Adrian Peterson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Anderson now to kick this one away. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because their only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
A 2nd down throw for Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Because, see, he like to do all that. And I have that two, what is it? Two running backs for coverage.
Working out
like that,
see? Michael Vick. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Ryan Shazier in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Oh, my God.
They will indeed go for it. Vick. And
Come
this
on,
is going
bro.
to be
Michael
incomplete.
Vick?
A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
He saved niggas, man.
Let's go.
On the toss, it's McKinnon.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jarek McKinnon scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is good. Anderson now to kick this one away.
All right.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Dolphins now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And now with the play clock winding down, Adam Gase says, let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
White 20! White 20! Up. White 20!
Vick operating on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Come on now.
So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. 1:59 to go in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
I got a block for this.
Throwing again, Vick on 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, my
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Here's Michael Vick. Man open, it's Moss complete.
Let's go.
30, 20,
Let's go, man.
10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Randy Moss, 75 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here.
All right.
And for them a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll get this up only to about the 33. A gain of 3, second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Cousins.
Let's go.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
We are here.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Just read it better, Grex.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Second down, Cousins. Forced out to his left. Quick strip, the ball's out. And the Dolphins have got it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're here. That was a hard-hitting fumble, man.
Vic now after the fumble recovery. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15.
Let's go, baby. We here. We here. We
for a Dolphins touchdown. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So they just do get the touchdown in before halftime, and now a PAT will tie it.
So what we're seeing is one team is going to be really excited right now. How about the other side, though? Will they be deflated, or will they go ahead and gather themselves, regroup at halftime, and come back out because we had an even half?
Yeah, we did. We'll see. Should be a good second half, that's for sure. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
To throw, Vic. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact.
Go ahead.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the shotgun, it's Vic. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A good pickup after the penalty, 12 yards, and it's 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. 2nd down, Vic. Dancing to his left. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. He finds McKinnon complete.
Jared McKinnon, baby.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Vic to the air again. He's going to walk for a deep left side here.
Oh, he dropped 6 points in his hands.
Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Oh, come
Those
on,
passes
bro.
out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. On 2nd down, Vic again. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
No, man. I didn't want that. See, I didn't want that at all.
Again, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Vic will look to throw on 1st down.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord.
The intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh,
coaches
man.
tell us all the time
Yep.
you better isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vic. Trying to improvise. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Oh, jeez. And I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
Right 20!
On third down, Vic out of the gun. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, Vic yields to Anderson for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Anderson's kick is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
That's game.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play.
Ray Lewis was dialed in for that tackle, as he usually is, and throughout his career, built a reputation as not just a leader and intimidating force of middle linebacker, but a guy who made other players better around him. The Ravens didn't allow a single 100-yard rusher in 51 straight games from 1998 to 2001 with him running the show.
That's quite a stat, and hey, it doesn't look like they're going to yield a 100-yard rusher in this game we're watching right now either. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They're going to run.
Nope, let's go. Nope, let's go. Quick. That's game.
Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Right 90! Right 20!
A first down throw coming for Vic. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Anthony Barr. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Vic on second down. Over the middle and back up. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing Vic.
Let's go, baby.
Is caught.
Let's go.
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control
go,
right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Anderson now to kick this one away.
That's what's up.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Cousins to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Let's go. Let's go.
By Deion Sanders. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. He's going to loft one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. A big play, Vic to Moss, 48 yards.
Today's receivers in the NFL, they're the complete package nowadays. We know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes they just out-physical guys downfield and go up and catch the football. And we saw a big gain as a result on that play.
And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's when the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Vic to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Room here to run. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards to pick up there and also a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Room to run inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
You know what's really hard for a big-time running back? Is patience. Being able to hang in there when the runs aren't there, when you're taking some hits early in the game.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Let's go, baby. Get out your hand.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done. And now
hey, bro, it happens like that. It happens like that. Yep, of course. Yep. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the pocket.
It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you like by yourself.
Game over, bro. Game over.
Just cruising on the highway, man.
All right.
Yeah, it's got me thinking.
Man.
On that cap, Swerving through traffic, listening to trap. My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. Four braids, Yankee fitted, yeah, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Never show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. Losing focus, stuck on that.
Christ attacking. Alright, we're gonna get a 500K. Oh. 450K. Oh, alright. Man. Man, come on.
I've been working, she keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, ma, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move through this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they throw dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this. Even when they lie on me. World on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through. Kenneth, keep an eye on me. I know it's been a drought, but to my fans, don't go dry on me. If you want a picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire. I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a bright of me.
Love it. Stop it. How you do it? What is this? Move out the way.